guys, welcome back. I am going to be doing general collective readings. So I'm starting with Aries. Aries, of course, you guys are my um, guinea pigs. I've chosen several decks, and so we'll see how it goes. I also mixed two of these decks. It's this deck and then this deck, which I don't remember the name of. But they just seem to go really well. So I'm actually not going to shuffle that way because that way's a little too difficult because they're really big. But we'll see how it goes. So this is a reading for the sign of Aries. It's going to be a general collective, whatever comes out. Next week, I am going to do what are the blessings coming to you. I thought that would be fun, especially because next week I believe is either the week before Christmas or the week of Christmas. We're on the 10th. The 10th, yeah. So, 10th to the 17th. So it'll be like the week of something like that. I don't know. I'll figure it out. Anyway, Aries. Okay. Oh, okay. So in my meditation, I saw the symbol, and it looked like this snake with a circle. It looked like a necklace I had seen before, and then it reminded me of the necklace from the Never-Ending Story. And so I looked it up actually, and it turns out that it's a sigil that's on the book. And so then when I looked closer, it turns out that symbol is actually a snake eating its own tail, which is the Ouroboros snake, right? Which is a symbol of the infinity sign, Aries. So there is right now a circle of, or not a circle, there's a cycle, repeating cycles, a cycle of repeating cycles. I'm hearing repeating cycles, but let's see what comes out. Okay, for Aries, one deck is a little bit smaller than the other one, so that's why it's like falling out like that, but we'll figure it out. Okay, so you just want the one. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, you guys got library. Take control of your own narrative. I don't know if you can see that. And then affirmation for positive change. Which is funny because when I was shuffling these together, these actually came out as I was shuffling like 30 minutes ago. Okay, so Aries, there is a cycle that you guys keep repeating. It's a cycle I feel that is a mental cycle of when you go through something, you get stuck in your mind with it. I don't feel like this might be a specific. This could cause for cycles in your life to repeat, but I'm mostly hearing cycles in your mind, a specific mindset that you guys tend to repeat. And because of that, you're having a hard time breaking out of a specific mindset. And it's a time right now to switch out of you need to give yourself positive mindsets. I'm hearing, like, for example, when you go through really rough relationship and you've gone through really rough lessons and you're out of it, and you've done the work, you're healing, and then you're you're having a hard time with the changes that are happening, and they're too slow. And so you start to lose the faith, you start to lose the hope, you start to lose, and you start to get into that negative part of your mind that the ego puts you in. It allows you to bring into that negative headspace, which then in turn puts you into it almost pulls you back into a lower frequency, which then in return puts you into a lower frequency with with people in that same lower frequency, right? Yeah. See? Okay. So you guys I got an extra one, but I'm going to leave that one to the sides because you have wealth. But this one was extra, wealth. You got owl, good advice from a wise person. Okay? So maybe you're getting good advice from a wise person. Maybe I'm that wise person. Who knows, right? Nest, an emotionally secure, loving family is important to you. Okay? And then you got legs, stepping into a new experience. Mountain road, you are on the road to success. Yoke, feeling tied down or frustrated. Yes, okay. Yeah, and even on this card where it says affirmation for positive change, she's waiting for her ship to come in. And right here with take control of your own negative, she has strings attached to her. So I feel like there's a lot of work that has been done already, but there's a tendency here to whenever things aren't progressing the way you want them to progress, or when they're taking too long, or where you don't see positive movement or movement the way that you want to see them, of you getting stuck in your head and getting into a rut and actually starting almost a downward spiral. Okay. I feel like it's very scary for you because you do have things and people, and with, three eggs here, you could even have three kids, or, people that you take care of and you look after. Um, and you feel like you're just unable to provide exactly what it is you feel like you should be providing for them, correct? With they're asking you to step into a new experience, something you've never done before. Okay, step into something, maybe like putting your full trust in something. And I'm hearing, I do, and then nothing happens, um, and then that's when I start to spiral, right? The problem is, Aries, is that, you know, I feel like the kind of changes that you're asking for are not little things. They're not tiny things, and they're not um things that you can just go to the store and be like, "Hey, this is what I want." There are things that there are things that you deserve, of course. Work has been done, but there are things that the universe has to. There's a lot of movement that has to be made, and it's a chess game. It's a game of chess, and I feel like you've gone through several cycles, and you're still healing from those cycles. And I just heard, I'm tired of healing. Understandably. But the problem is that if we receive something before it's time, it's not going to be ready, and you're not going to be ready to be able to deal with it, whether we like to hear that or not. Um, and so there's a need right now to just change your mindset about it. And that's the fact that that's the whole point of it, is that people that change their mindset about the way money works understand that money is a frequency. If you have this negative idea of money, you are yourself repelling that frequency. You are not in the right frequency to have money to come to you at every time. You are not in that right frequency. You're coming in and out, in and out, in and out, in and out. You have to stay in that frequency. I don't know. My phone just gave me a message. Let me check and make sure my phone is okay. Why did it say that? I don't know why it said that, but we're going to keep going. Hopefully everything's fine. Okay. Yeah, it's you're on the right path. You're doing exactly what you need to do. It just you're feeling like you're frustrated. Obviously you're frustrated. You're feeling like nothing you do ever makes a change. You're feeling like nothing you ever do, it doesn't matter what you do, nothing comes to fruition. Okay. Let's clarify. Owl, good advice from a friend. You guys are very quiet right now, Aries. Look, you guys got the 9 of Summer. Wishes come true, dreams fulfilled, a magical time in life. Yeah. With the 9 of Summer, that's the 9 of Pentacles, isn't it? Yeah. Isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, the 9 of Pentacles. Wishes come true, dreams fulfilled. Yeah, it's coming. It's all coming. Look, you got the Wealth card down here. You got the Wealth card. It's coming. The problem is that you need to change the way that you think. You cannot. The things that you're hoping for and the way you're trying to live a different life, you have to change that mindset. You have to remove that paradigm completely. That is not a I like to say a matrix programming that you can bring along with you, especially when you're working in a higher, let's say, do you think that people that work in stock markets are afraid that when they lose a large amount of money, they're not going to get it back? Those people know. They know that they get their losses, they get their wins. If they for a second let fear creep in, they know they're done for. They know how that works. Whether they know it's an energy or whether they know that it's not, they know that they're going to deal with losses and gains. And some they even know that, you know, they have to lose in some areas to gain bigger in other areas, right? And so they'll take the hit to get an even bigger win, right? But those people don't allow, you know, fear come in when they're they take a loss, or when there's something that's growing slowly, because that's when it comes in. So you have to change that mindset. You can't allow fear to come in and take over when you allow something small that, you know, when it's taking too long, or when it doesn't look like what you want it to look like. All right. Yeah, clarifying the nest. You got the 9 of Winter. Unfounded fear. What did I just say? Focusing on worst case scenarios, allowing worry to grow out of proportion to the problem. Yes. Yes, you are allowing the fear to take over. It becomes a seed, and then you start, what's that saying? When you allow fear to take over, you are, oh my gosh, I can't remember that phrase. Basically, you're giving power to the fear. You're giving power to the fear is what you're doing. If I remember it, I will say it, but for some reason I can't think of it right now. But yeah, you're giving away your power right now, and you're allowing fear to come in. And once you allow that fear, it grows and grows and grows and takes over. And guess what frequency you're in? You're in the frequency of fear. And guess what's going to happen? You're going to call in fear, and it's going to give you exactly what you're calling in. You're not calling in money anymore. You're calling in fear, and you're going to cause your own manifestation of fear. Oh, exactly what I thought was going to happen exactly because you were calling in that energy of fear, right? With the leg, we got Princess of Spring, optimistic, enthusiastic, creative energy. It's time to go after your dreams. Do something that expands your horizon. Let your creativity take flight. It's time to change the way you're thinking about how money works and how abundance works, because abundance is not just about money. Sometimes abundance is knowledge. Sometimes abundance is, if you don't have food, maybe somebody brings you groceries and now you have an abundance of food, right? It just depends on how you see in abundance. You need love, and maybe you want a relationship. Maybe you have an abundance of people like children, friends, family members that come in and show you love, right? It's not necessarily the way you want things, it's what you need at the time. Maybe you're not ready to call in your the person exactly that's meant to be there for be your person, but you have abundance, and because it doesn't look like the way you want it to look like, you're not accepting it, you're not seeing it, you're not allowing it to be around you, to surround you, right? Clarifying mountain road, 2 of winter. Indecision is holding you back. Make the choice that's best for you rather than trying to please others. Feeling trapped between the intellectual and the emotional. You are on the right path, but you are not allowing your heart and mind to be as one. Am I doing this right? Am I not? Is it? It just reminded me of that movie with Corky Romano, is it? Is that his name? Where he like goes and does drugs undercover, and he's like, and they're asking him questions. The kids are like, "Do you have a question? You do? You do? You do? You do? You do? It's okay. It's okay." It just totally reminded me of him. Oh my gosh, that's my favorite. That's one of my. I love dorky movies, man. Okay, and then now clarifying yoke, feeling tied down or frustrated. My phone keeps giving me this message and I keep missing what it's saying, and I'm going to be so mad if it didn't record this message. Or this reading, because it's a totally good reading and I keep missing it, so I keep looking at my screen to see if I can catch it. But let's see. We got the wheel. Oh my gosh. Aries. The wheel, come on. Feeling tied down. It's all turning. It's all turning, and I feel like it's turning by the end of the year. By the new year, by the end of this year, by the new year, you're gonna start seeing the difference. Delays are over. Sudden or unexpected good luck. A new car or travel. What? Yes. It's coming. It's coming. You just have to like change that mindset, because that's not gonna help you. Excuse me, 1 second. Excuse me. Having this mindset, having a business, having anything, in anywhere you go, this is not gonna help you where you allow fear to come in and creep over. You have to have your faith. And even if something doesn't work out, understand that it was not meant to. You were meant to go somewhere else. Maybe at the time you were meant to just do what you were doing at the time because something else was being prepared, right? It's that simple. It's that simple. And then you have the 4 of Winters at the bottom, four of Swords, healing. You're healing. You're still in that bear yogi. You're still, you're still healing. Even though it feels like you feel better, yes, you are better. But you're still not there. You're still there's still some stuff going on with the 4 of Winter. And it says here, Set aside your concerns for now. You can make a decision later. Solutions that come from meditation, the need for more sleep, or a vacation. And what did it say here? A new car or travel. I don't even know. I don't even know. Okay, I'm going to get you guys a couple last guidance cards. That message hasn't popped up again. I don't know. I don't know what it was. I really hope I don't have an issue with my recording. All right, for Aries. For Aries. Whoa. It's funny because that card flew all the way over there and it's presence. Okay. I'm not taking all. I'm going to take the top one and the one that flew. Presence. You got presence and the fourth chakra. Okay, so presence. The energy of presence supports our ability to focus our full attention and stay in the here and now. When you're in the presence, you cannot have anxiety. Anxiety is when you're either in the past or in the future. When you're here and now, you cannot have anxiety because you cannot worry about shit that is happening in the future or in the past. You are right. Excuse me. You're here right now. Stay present. Stay here where you're at. Okay? Stay concerned with the things that you're doing right here in the present. Make sure you're meditating. Make sure you're grounding. Make sure you're taking care of yourself. When have we not been able to have time to, like, okay, let me just take care of me? When have we not wanted to do that, right? Fourth chakra, the energy of the heart chakra supports our inner guidance system, which is governed by our heart and the capacity to love deeply. Yes, your heart is still healing. But I feel like it is open, but it still needs a little bit more time. Okay? Because I feel like what you guys have gone through has been massive. The changes that you guys have gone through have been massive. And so the amount of time and rest that's needed is still here, but there needs to be a again, there's a word that I forgot. Copacetic. There needs to be a matching of heart and mind, okay? And your mind, it needs to make sure that you have full faith in yourself, right? As well as the divine, and letting it know that yes, everything's coming. Yes, we are safe, and yes, you are being protected and guided, okay? All right, Aries, I'm going to leave it there. I hope this was the message that you guys needed to hear. I will talk to you guys soon.